Welcome to the channel, or if you've had the misfortune of being here before, welcome back. Today, if everything goes to plan, we will be replacing the fuel filter on this Tata Xenon 2.2 litre turbocharged intercooled diesel. Before I start removing lines and filters and stuff, I like to take a paintbrush and just brush away any dust from around the area, because you don't want any of that getting into the fuel lines or the filter. To remove the lines is fairly simple. There's this flat side on this fitting, and on the other side is a small plastic tab. If you press on the small plastic tab, the line just comes off quite easily, like so. You may get a little bit of fuel leak out. There is 3 fuel lines. One that comes in, one that goes to the high pressure pump, and a return back to the fuel tank. Once the lines are removed, we now need to take out the filter. The easiest way to take out the filter is to pop this little primer bulb out of its holder, move that line out of the way. Down here behind the filter, in this bracket, is a little tab. If you press on the tab, the filter slides out of the bracket, like so. And then there is a T20 Torx screw, which we undo, take the old filter out of this holder, put the new filter in. Remember to keep the filter upright, because it will have fuel in it. Here is a T20 Torx bit I prepared earlier. I have placed the filter in a container just in case there is some fuel spills. Our bracket is now off. Here is a new filter I prepared earlier. Here is our new filter. Looks the same as the old one, which is always good. I'll just give it a wipe, make sure there's no dust or other nasty bits and pieces that we don't want to get into the fuel lines. We shall now place the new filter into this plastic bracket and tighten it. On the bottom of the filter, we have this fitting here, which you can loosen off to drain water out. Well, it's always best to check that it is tight before installing a new filter. This one is tight. I have not tightened this screw all the way up until I get the whole assembly back into its bracket, in case I have to move it slightly to align it with the hoses. We shall now place the fuel filter back into its bracket. Like so. We now need to move the filter around a little bit so that the hoses line up. Maybe a B stick more. Here in Australia, a B stick is a certified unit of measurement. That looks good. We shall now reattach the fuel lines. Fuel in. Fuel out. And the return line. They are all tight. Next we need to tighten the T20 Torx screw, which is a little bit trickier when it's on the vehicle. And also final V-stick of adjustment to make sure no lines are rubbing on each other. Next we have to prime the fuel system. We do that using the primer bulb, and we shall take the line out to the high pressure pump off so we can see when the new filter is full of fuel. I can hear fuel moving through the lines now. There we go. Just reattach the line out and we should be good to go. Next we shall spray some degreaser to clean up the fuel that has spilt out of the filter. And now for the moment of truth. As always, any advice on here is of a general nature only. If you're not confident doing this, consult your local Tata repair specialist. If you enjoy this garbage, like and subscribe. If you don't enjoy it, like and subscribe anyway. Thanks for watching.